Hello there everyone, this is with Birch. In this video I will be going through practice exam 4.1. So if you go to test 4, you'll see these practice exams here, and so I'm going through this practice 4.1. Alright, long story short, the user types in a word to check or something like that, and we check to see if there are no digits, a single digit, or many digits. Okay, and it says observe how three tenses are covered. There are no digits, there is one digit, and there are four digits. Okay, let's see. Write a program to traverse a string looking for digits. Display the number of digits found. This program can accept user input either through a command line parameter or, if no parameter is specified, through a prompt to the user. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. I'm just going to split my screen here. So I just made this file. I just kind of updated the header. I have main written out just to save us a little bit of time. Inside of main, so that we can be able to handle both of those scenarios, I'm going to say int argc and char array of argv. Okay, so we can handle pointers. So get the user input. I'll say char text of 256. Okay, this is only used when we prompt the user. Okay, and char input. This will be only used, well, it will point to argv index of 1. Okay. And then let's go ahead and write a switch statement here for argc. Alright, first case, if it's 1, then input get input. I'll write that function out. If the case is 2, whoops, then input equals argv. Did I forget a break up there? I did. Okay, and case default equals cout an error unexpected number of command line parameters. Okay. Oh, but I'm not finishing that. Hang on. And then we'll just say t usage arg v at index of 0 and word new line. Okay, so in this switch statement we'll go ahead and check for these different values, throw an error if there's unexpected number of command line parameters, and then I'll just say return 1 if that error was thrown. And then after this, we're going to need to count the number of digits. So I'll just say int, I'll say digit count equals count digits with our input. Okay, I do not want that in there. All right, and oh, it's because I didn't put a closing curly brace there. There we go. All right. Next, we'll just display that. So display digit count and then return 0. Okay. All right. So we have three functions to write out. We need get input, count digits, and display. So let's go ahead and start with get input, and we'll just kind of work our way down. I'm going to copy this. Let me go ahead and update this guy real quick. Main will drive our program, call functions to prompt for input and count instances of digits and display output. Okay, so let me copy that again and I'll paste it right there. This is going to be for get input. Get input will prompt the user for input. For input, put results in text, and it will also return the value of text to make this easier for the caller. Okay, so I'll say char pointer get input char, whoops, pointer to text. Okay, inside here I'll just say cout. Please enter a word to check, and then cin, we'll assign that to our text right there, and we'll return text. Okay, so that should be good for get input. Let's see our next one. It looks like we have get input. We need count digits. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy that and paste it there. All right, delete that line. We don't need it. So for this one, we're gonna do count digits. It will count the digits. Okay. Let's go ahead and take all of that out. So it's int count digits, and we're passing in that input. So I'll say const char pointer to text. All right. In here, I'll just declare num as 0, and then we'll loop through const char, and we'll go ahead and use pointer notation here, or loop through using a pointer text pointer, and then p++ to increment that. So for each time we loop through, we'll say num plus equals, and then in here, I'm just going to say I'm going to have an expression to equate to true or false. Okay, and I'll just say if wherever my pointer is greater than 0 and less than or equal to 9. Okay, that will isolate all the numbers from 0 to 9, and so it'll isolate our digits. So if this is true, then we'll just increment num. Okay, and then we'll return num. Okay, as our digit count. All right, so we have count digits good to go. We have get input, that should be good to go. Let's save this and close it. And let's compile it real quick. Okay, display was not declared. Well, let's fix that. So we did get input, we did count digits, and then we have display. So I'll go ahead and just copy that right there and paste it. Okay, display is going to be void. So I'll just say void display, and we're just going to pass in that num digits. Okay. Return nothing, and then display, well, display the results. Handling all tenses of possibilities. Okay, so in here we need a switch statement for num digits. All right, if it's 0, so if num digits is 0, then we'll say cout there are no digits. Okay, \n for a new line, and then a break, and then in case 1, if there's only 1, then we'll go ahead and say cout there is 1 digit, \n. Okay, break, default, anything else, then cout there are num digits digits. All right. So that should be good. Let me see. So we have display. So let's go back to main. We get the input from the user. We have these three cases. Okay. We will get their input. We'll count the digits, and then we'll display the digit count. And each one of those functions should be good to go. So let's compile that. So much for good to go. Void display int. A function definition is not allowed here before that. Okay, so something's up with my curly braces. Let's go back to display. I never closed my switch. I did that again. Okay. All right, let's see if that fixes it. And it did. All right, let's clear that out. And let's say a.out. It says, please enter a word to check. This is my awesome word. So there should be 4 numbers in here. There are 4 digits. Nice. All right. How about, hi there. There are no digits. Okay, so those 2 look good. So let's go ahead and, ooh, there we go, testbed. So testbed, CS124, practice 4.1, and this is called test4 practice1.cpp. Okay, tests all passed. Let's check our style checker, test4 practice1.cpp, and our style checker looks good. Okay, so that is my walkthrough of practice test 4.1. I hope that it's helpful for you as you're studying. If you have any questions, just let me know.